Hi everyone, so I'm going to make two separate videos on these topics. So I'm going to talk about inferiority complex and superiority complex because they're both different things and I want to discuss them separately. So superiority complex, and it can be formally diagnosed by a medical practitioner, but it can also just be something someone might be aware of that maybe they have, and it is a proper disorder. So superiority complex is where someone holds themselves in such high regard, which there's nothing wrong with if you love yourself and you think that you're the best thing, since sliced bread, but it comes under the border of like narcissism. So if someone has a superiority complex, everyone around them, they make them feel like they're less than them. So it would mean that they are very closed-minded when it comes to hearing other people's opinions. And if you've got superiority complex and you're in a relationship or a marriage, it means your wife's needs or your husband's needs would come secondary. You wouldn't regard them as valuable as yours. It also means that people are quite dismissive. So maybe if you're running a business, you're having a meeting, but you are running it in a very authoritative way. You don't want to hear ideas. Your belief is that you're superior to everyone else around you. So it is similar to narcissism, where the narcissist just believes that their feelings are more valid, that everyone else doesn't know what they're talking about. Now, this can really impact on the people around you, but also on yourself as a person, because if you have a superiority complex, it means that you may put yourself in dangerous situations, or you may do things which are wrong, but because you feel so superior, you will not ask for help. So you won't go and say, I'm struggling. So people with superiority complex, when they come across a situation that they don't know what to do and they don't know how to ask for help, can end up actually feeling really isolated, but then they won't reach out anyway, and they'll probably convince themselves using words that they don't need anyone else, that no one else knows them better than themselves, that who cares about other people. So it can lead then down to things like depression. It can lead to someone feeling isolated. So it's something that I think there isn't many diagnoses for people with superiority complex, because it usually falls under other things. It usually isn't something someone would necessarily open up about, because they wouldn't want someone to judge them or feel anything about that. But it is something, I think, that affects a lot of people, and it should be more of a conversation that's had. So if you, I'm going to do the second part to this, which is inferiority complex, which I think that gets more attention. That's more likely that someone will go to see a GP or a counsellor about that. And I think that is something which people are probably more open in saying that they have. I'm struggling with low self-esteem. I'm struggling with not feeling confident. But yeah, superiority complex, I think there's a lot of people walking around with that, but they wouldn't necessarily say it. So I hope you found this video useful. I'll be talking more about this topic as well, because I find it really interesting. I'll be making more videos about it, but thanks for watching. Bye.